What's up, everybody? This is the Tech Preacher. So audio is very important, and on this YouTube channel I reviewed a bunch of wireless microphones ranging from the low end to the high end. And one of my favorite microphones, one of my favorite wireless sounding microphones is the LENSGO, right? I reviewed the LENSGO 318C. It was a great sounding wireless device for the price, but I had some reservations about the build quality. So I'm reviewing the latest model here, which is the LENSGO 348C. It's a dual transmitter setup and it's nice build quality. Let me give you my thoughts about it. Sit back and relax and get your popcorn ready and follow me on this journey. Let's go. What's up, guys? This is Eric back with another video. So as a content creator or a filmmaker, it's no reason why you should not have clean audio. What you're listening to right now is the LENSGO Wireless 348C with no editing. So you can hear how it sounds straight out of camera. So let's talk about what you get in a box when you get these microphones. First, looking at the box, you get a nice, good presentation here with all the product that's shown on the box itself. When you open up the box, you're greeted to the charging box with the units inside. Next, you have instruction manuals and 2 audio cables, one for your cameras and one for your smartphone. Next, you get a USB-C cable, and lastly, you get a magnetic buckle, which is really nice if you want to use that instead of the clips. So we open up the case, it houses the units, you get 2 transmitters and 1 receiver. This is a nice setup if you do an interview in style and you need 2 microphones. As far as pricing, this wireless setup will set you back $187 to $250. I will leave all product links down in the description below. So let's talk about the build quality. You can get these wireless microphones in 2 colors, black or white. It's an all plastic design and it's a solid made design. The wind muffs are lockable, which is nice. So let's talk about the transmitter. In the front of the transmitter, there's a power and link indicator. Also, it's a record button that flashes when you hit the record button, it flashes. On the left side, you got the TF slot for SD card support up to 32 gigs. On the right side, it's a power button. So at the top of the unit itself, when you take off the wind muff, there's a lav port. Look, none was supplied in the box, but it's a good look to have a port for a lavalier mic. So let's talk about the receiver. In the front of the receiver, you got the power and link indicator. Next, the display that shows the battery life of all the units, also the volume of all the units. It's a good feature on here which switches from mono to stereo of these microphones, which is a good look here. And that's one of the unique features about this microphone, that you have mono and stereo that's switchable. Also, it's a 2.4 gigahertz wireless frequency, which is wirelessly used. That's a nice feature also. Next, the distance. This can go up to 70 meters, which I will test later on in this video. Next, I love this feature. You have the option to record internally on the SD card support 32 gigs up to 32 gigs, which is a WAV file that you can record up to 100 hours. So let's go outside and test the range and the sound quality of these microphones. So let's go. All right, guys, so I'm out here at the park, and what I want to do is I want to test the distance between 70 to 100 meters with the LENSGO, line of sight. I'm gonna turn around and get out of line of sight so y'all guys can hear. Now right now, you listen to the quality of the LENSGO. Now I got it plugged up strictly into the camera. So let's go and check out the distance as I walk back here. And as far as it being line of sight, you're good. If I turn, then you'll lose line of sight and you may have some issues. One of the things that I like about these wireless setups is that you can go far from the camera, and as you can see, kind of far from the camera. But the good thing about this setup is that I have a SD card, 32 gigs in here. So if I do lose audio, I have a backup audio, and I'll switch to the backup audio so y'all guys can hear it as I give you guys some commentary. Now right now I'm about 50 to 70 meters away, and as I keep walking back here, you might start hearing some drop-offs, and if I do hear drop-offs, I'll just revert to the SD card audio, and I will let you know on the screen if I go to the SD card. But right now, you listen to the audio straight coming from the LENSGO. Now, right now, I'm so far from the camera, I'm sure I'm starting to get some cutoff, but hey, let's see what it's all about. Now, when I reviewed the first LENSGO, it was a good audio setup. One of the issues that I have, and one of the issues I got with this one, is the magnetic clip. Now, as for me setting this up all the time, the clip is not reliable to me. So you definitely got to be careful when using this setup. The magnetic clip is okay, but you definitely have to stay focused on whether or not the product is going to fall off. Okay, so let's talk about advanced audio. What you're listening to right now throughout this entire video is going straight into the camera. But you notice the difference in sound quality, right? Here in the studio, you hear difference in sound quality versus outside. One of the reasons why is because I'm using two different cameras. Here in the studio, I'm using the Canon 90D, which has really good preamps. But when I was outside, I was using the Canon M50. Now the preamps is not as good as a Canon 90D. So when we talk about advanced audio, when you use different cameras, you hear different sounds because of the different preamps. Well, on this YouTube channel, I use an external recorder that bypass all of this MP3 and all these different types of sounds. What I use is the H6, and I'm gonna let y'all guys listen to the advanced sound after I complete everything in post and everything else in between. So let me switch it up a little bit and let me show you guys, let you listen to how the advanced sound using these mics. Okay, so what you're listening to right now is the LENSGO connected to my Zoom H6, and I'm using a WAV file synced in post with full enhancements. Now here it would it sound when you put a little work in it in post. You let me know down in the comments below how you like this sound. Now, this is one of the things that I would do on my YouTube channel to enhance the sound using WAV files instead of MP3 files. Not connecting it to my camera directly, but using the external recorder to get that good audio. Now, this audio right here is as perfected as I can make it. So you let me know down in the comments below how you like the sound. Just doing a little work in post will enhance your sound a whole lot better. So look, I use a lot of this equipment on my YouTube channel, and I love the way the audio sound once you make the enhancements and stuff like that. Now the LENSGO 348C is a very good addition to my collection. Now some of the cons that I talked about in this video earlier is that the magnetic belt clip is something I'm not a fan of. Look, that's the most important part of this whole thing here, is that how good the audio sound. You let me know down in the comments below. But this is full enhancements right here. You let me know. This is the Tech Preacher from eazycomputersolution. You leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think about the LENSGO 348C in all its glory. See you guys on the next video. Peace.